flash floods happening in New York, an impending government shutdown, and Cern. These are the things we're going to cover in this video, brothers and sisters. Got a Bible verse pulled up for you guys because it's stated in the Bible that when we're getting closer and closer to the end times, which we are pretty much in my opinion, we will see more an uptick and more terrible signs of weather. The earth will have birth pains, right? Because the Lord is coming for his bride. Right here from Luke chapter 21 verse 11, there will be great earthquakes and in various places famines and pestilences, and there will be terrors and great signs from heaven. And there's this, what we saw in Maui with the fires, what we saw recently in California with what was it called, Burning Man, and now we're seeing flash floods in New York, right? All of these are signs that, guys, time is running out, man. Time is running out to turn to the Lord Jesus. Now is the time to repent of your sins and build your relationship with God, man. Accept the Lord and build your relationship with Jesus.
This is what happens when you have 2-inch per hour rainfall rates. It just overwhelms the drainage system. That's what's happening here in Brooklyn and throughout the New York City metro area, low-lying areas. They are most vulnerable. You can see several inches of water building up in this intersection, and it's getting to that point where cars could be getting stranded and stuck in water this deep, especially if they try to make it through faster than this.
That is an insane sight to see. We're seeing a difference in the weather constantly. People will claim that it's climate change.
Did you drown it?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna help you push.
This car got stuck.
Here, I'm gonna get you from the back.
Brother, give him some help.
Here, steer to the left. What do you think of all this, dude?
This is crazy. I didn't even see it.
You guys get stuck?
Dang.
Here, let's see if we can push it up.
Look at that, man. And they got cars getting stuck, guys. That is insane stuff. That's really crazy. The Bible told us about these things. The Bible foresaw these things. Well, predicted these things because, God is all-powerful, omnipotent, omnipresent. And it's been written. It's written, guys, that we will see an uptick in, the wickedness in the world. We'll see an uptick in, the spiritual warfare, changes in the weather. And we're seeing that all over now, right? I bet you a lot of people didn't expect that for New York, that quick flash flood out of nowhere, right? It's so crazy, but if you're in tune with God, you would. All of these things are just signs, like, wow, He's letting us know I'm returning soon, and as long as we've given our life to Him, we will be in paradise with Him sooner than most of us think, right?
All right.
Just Bible prophecy being
Put it in
fulfilled
neutral.
every
There you
day.
go. Yep.
Now they have to push the cars, man, because they get stuck.
And just steer. Yeah, steer towards the right so we can get behind that Volvo, okay?
Awesome from the
And just
brother
kind of
to
clear
give
the
them
street.
help. That's awesome from the brother to give them help, man.
What do you think about this? Yeah.
Now I'm not particularly know of New York's weather, but do flash floods happen often, or is this like just a brand new random occurrence? Like even in for example, the UK was the hottest it's been. I think earlier this year or sometime last year, it was the hottest it's been in the UK. There was a report. I'll pull up the article to show you guys. July hottest. Right here, July 2023. The average global surface temperature in July was 202 degrees above average, ranking the warmest July on record, right? So July's 2023 was the warmest month on record, right? And they had an image showing like it was the hottest July recorded in history, man, on record, from ever since they started recording like the weather and stuff like that, right? Look at this, look at that, man. When God said he's gonna come back with fire, man, it only makes sense. The place is getting hotter every year, and I don't think it's now people gonna. That's what I said. They have because of science and logic, and people that are atheists, people that don't believe in God, they're gonna find some type of reason for. They're gonna find some type of reason to explain away these occurrences, right? But it is written that, hey, God is gonna come back with fire, man. So it only makes sense. The place is getting hotter and hotter every year, man, right? And where I live, man, it has been an oven. It has been an oven, right? It has been super hot. And I'm thinking to myself, man, if it's already this hot on earth, I don't want to go. I cannot. I am not going to hell. I am not going to hell, brothers and sisters, because I cannot deal with the heat, And if it's already this hot right now, just on earth, we can't even comprehend what hell is gonna be like. And this is why, I'm doing my best to be, to be as serious with my faith and relationship with God as possible. And you should as well, brothers and sisters.
That sit below the city street. It's like a waterfall, and you can see how high it is up on
the subways got flooded as well. More prophecies being fulfilled, more signs of the times are being fulfilled right before our eyes, brothers and sisters. And again, we can see things happening. Things are ramping up. Now we see the government shutdown that could be happening on October 1st.
Guys, it's looked like and more likely than ever that the government shutdown is actually going to happen. Shutdown looks more likely as House GOP leaders reject Senate plan. The White House told federal agencies to be ready to begin to notify workers about the prospect that government funding could lapse. This is bad. This is not good. And I told you guys this yesterday, and I seen videos about it yesterday, that if this happened, a lot of people is going to be struggling. A lot of people ain't going to have no money. It's going to be hell if the government shutdown happens. It's going to be hell. This is not good.
Financial collapse is happening sooner than we think. There's in the stock markets, traditional markets that I, watch and find out about, there's always talks of a recession, right? There's always talks of, the dollar going into a collapse, banks collapsing, interest rate hikes, a lot of things that a lot of people are ignoring. Even recently, there was an article and a news story that people are selling out Costco gold bars. Right here from CBS News. Costco is selling gold bars and they're selling out within hours. So there's definitely people that are waking up and realizing, whoa, something is happening here. Something is going on. Something is not right in this world, in the economy, just in general. So we see people selling out the gold bars at Costco because when we see economic collapses, recessions happen, you need those types of assets, gold and silver, right? Because you never know what could happen to the actual dollar. And if you take a look at other countries and when their dollar goes through insane levels of inflation. And you can see that every day. You go to the grocery store, gas prices, all of these things. But, you know, securing gold and these things on this earth is not going to save you. It's not. What's going to save you? Who's going to save you is Jesus, right? Turning your life to Jesus is the only thing that could save you on this temporal in this temporal time that we're living in.
This is the reason why we told y'all guys to stock up on food, stock up on water. They are saying it, we have 2 days away. Saturday, they have to come up with something before Saturday get here. If not, it's going to be shut down, and we're going into October, right at the same time that they're doing this test alert. Nationwide emergency alert test scheduled for October 4th. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen here. So not only do you have the government shutdown where people have no money or making any money, and you have the migrant crisis, and we have random people that's crossing the border, right? But now you're not going to be able to access your phone, TV, having these emergency things running across. It's going to be chaos. If this happened, if this is what they want.
I saw about the nationwide test. It's going to be a blackout, but it's only going to be for like I saw another video saying it's only going to be for a few minutes. But what are they going to be doing in those few minutes for the cause of the blackout in the first place, right? Isn't there a reason they're going to be doing that? Like, knowing how evil this world is, I'm sure in that blackout, those few minutes of that blackout, they will do something, and we're probably going to find out about it after the fact.
This is not going to be good. Starting today, I want you guys to really pay attention to the news and pay attention to the media outlets before it happens. Stock up on water, stock up on food, and get ready, because if it happens, you're going to need to protect yourself.
Pray.
Guys, it's looked like in more.
Pray. Put your faith in God. Do that first. Put your faith in Jesus. Put your faith in Yahweh. Do that first before you do anything else. Pray. Read the Word. Build that relationship with God. This time we have here is short, and you can see the Bible prophecies being fulfilled, how all of these things are happening, and before you know it, these things are going to be coming to your doorstep, just like with the pandemic and the jab, right? And it's going to be in the form of the mark of the beast before we know it. So, brothers and sisters, now is the time. Get on your knees right now. Right now. Pause the video, get on your knees, and start to pray. Start to talk to God, right? Ask for help. Put your trust and faith in Him. And do not worry, do not be fearful, because He's right there with us, just like when He was on the boat with the disciples and a storm came and they were fearful. Jesus was right there with them and they were fearful. Think about that. In the flesh, Jesus was right there and they were fearful. Don't be like the disciples thinking, well, obviously it's a little bit different for us because we are not seeing Jesus in the flesh, but trust and believe that in Jesus, in God, that He's always there, He's always watching, He's right here, right next to us all the time, in control of our lives, as long as we put our faith and trust in Him, and everything's gonna be okay, as long as you believe, man, as long as you give your life to Him. Next clip we have is about Cern, right? Cern. People spoke about Cern a while back. It is a technological company that is trying to create the God particle, and there's a lot of theories that they're trying to open a wormhole to the other dimension, to the other side, where the adversary and his followers, his demons, could pass through. Let's take a look, man.
Is this company trying to bring back the devil?
Oh, this sounds crazy, but Cern is a company that is heavily funded and claims that their work helps uncover what the universe is made out of and how it works. Basically giving us a better understanding on how the Big Bang happened and how our universe was created. But there's some things that truly scare me. For one, did the company go out of their way to build a facility on where the devil himself lives and sits on his throne? You see, in the Bible, in Revelation chapter 2, verse 13, Jesus says Satan's throne is in the same city in which Saint Antipas was unalived. Biblical researchers found that Saint Antipas's life was taken under Emperor Nero in a city called Lyon, which is known today as Geneva, Switzerland. That's exactly where Cern so happened to have built their company's facilities and campus. If you pay attention to Cern's logo, it strangely has...
See that logo? The three, like, you could watch the logo and see.
Campus. If you pay attention...
You know them by their fruits. You shall know them by their fruits. You see 1 6 right here, another 6 right here, and then another 6, man. 3 6. It's right there, man.
To Cern's logo, it strangely has 3 6s. And you know exactly what that means. Elon Musk himself calls Cern's technology demonic. Oh, and if that's not weird enough for you, they have a statue on their campus of the god Shiba, which is known as the Destroyer. One night, someone actually filmed a group of people who worked at Cern performing a human sacrifice in front of the campus's Shiba statue.
I saw that video also, and I thought to myself, even if it's just a fake pretend ritual, why even do it? What's the point, right? They're blatantly putting it in our faces, man. They're blatantly putting it in our faces. You know, they want us to know, hey, there's two sides to what's going on this planet. There's two sides, right? The side of God, Yahweh, Yahusha, Yeshua, right? And Satan, the devil. It's clear. Pick your side, brothers and sisters. You don't eternity, damnation for eternity. I'm not. That's not something, you know. I want for anyone. So when the persecution comes, stay strong in your faith. Put on the armor of Christ, brothers and sisters.
In front of the campus's Shiba statue.
Here's the ceremony.
What?
Like, what's the purpose of it, man? The company that's trying to recreate the God particle, the Big Bang. Their logo of the company, right? Opening, people speculating that they're opening like portals to the other side. If you take a look at celebrities in entertainment industry, all of them have symbolism of opening portals. There's also a video I'll show you after this where they had a performance for like a railway opening or something like that, and it was so demonic. Let's continue, man. This is just disturbing stuff. It's just all disturbing, man. Look at that. And the lady right there, I guess it's a sacrifice. Now they say it's an act, it's all pretend, but you don't know what happens behind closed doors. Look at that. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors. They could put the act and pretend out in the open, just like they do in movies, music videos.
When asked about it in an interview, a spokesperson for Cern said that it was only a prank and that no one was actually harmed. Yeah, sure, a prank. Ha ha ha. How do you get caught doing something weird and then go, guys, relax? It's a prank, bro. Anyways, they
put it in the music videos, movies, TV shows. They put it all over, right? They're showing you, hey, this is what we're doing. And you never know if they're doing it as like pranks or as entertainment. We see from all these music videos, like for example, what we recently checked out with Doja Cat as entertainment. We don't know what's happening behind closed doors, right? They could be doing the same thing behind closed doors, but for real. You know, but for real.
I have a machine called the Hadron Collider, the largest and most powerful particle accelerator ever built. It has only had 2 runs in its lifetime. Some people believe that this machine is actually a portal to another dimension, and that their plan is to work and find a way to release the devil himself out of hell. Which would not only release him, but a bunch of demons down there as well.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
You gotta say it's for entertainment purposes only. Same thing here, YouTube. So they don't take down my videos. It's for entertainment purposes only. Let me see. Cern performance, right? Okay, here you see. Look at that thumbnail already. What's that? What does that goat symbolize? Let's skip ahead. So right here. That's okay, it's only 480p. See right there behind them the portal, right? This was presented by Cern. They look like they're being possessed. And look who appears after the out of the portal. Look who appears out of the portal. The goat, the Baphomet. Now you could say I'm just reaching, brothers and sisters. You could say I'm just talking crazy. You shall know them by their fruits, man. They're putting it right out there for you to see. It's right there for you to see. Brothers and sisters, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me get your thoughts down below. Again, check out all of the videos on Rumble, and I'll catch you in the next